For the application question, we first look at the given function here. So the given function is a px is equal to x squared plus 20x plus 8,000. Okay, so we look at the variable. So we have a p and we do have all the x, right? Okay, here we have a x and x, right? Okay, so all these variable, we need to understand actually what does it mean by all these variable. So when we read backward, we notice that the P's actually stand for this population, okay? And when we read this, X is a X month. So means this X month refer to the time, right? Okay, it refers to the time. Okay, so now we have understand the questions and we continue the questions. So the question right here, question A, it asked what rate. So the keyword is rate. So when you see the keyword of rate, it refers to differentiation. It refers to the differentiation. But we need to know what variable that we need to differentiate. So the first one here is population, P, and it say change with respect to time. Time in these questions right here, we use a variable of x, okay? And meaning that the rate itself, we need to differentiate these two variables, p and x. So for question A, given with this function of px is equal to x squared plus 20x plus 8,000, I recopy again from questions. And the question asked to find out the rate means that we need to find out the p and x. So it's a dp over dx. Left hand side p, right hand side x is a dp dx. So we do the necessary differentiation. So the first one, just use the power rule. Power bring to the front, power minus 1. 2 bring to the front, and power minus with a 1. So 2 minus 1, then we got a 1. And here is a plus sign. I follow the plus sign. And I have a 20, okay? So 20 is a constant multiple. I copy the 20. And here the x means x power 1. Again, I use the power rule. Power bring to the front and the power minus 1. 1 minus 1, I got a 0. Okay. Then following here, I have plus. Then I follow the plus sign. And 8,000. 8,000 is a constant value. So differentiate a constant, I got a 0. Okay, so which means that right here, I have 2x, x power 1 means x, plus 20 times 1, I got a 20. And here, x to the power of 0 is actually a 1, right? And here, my answer is a 2x plus 20, okay? So this is a rate in general, the rate in general. But the question, if you read it, it says that 15 month, which means that specifically we know that the time, the x is 15. So which means that here, question A, we know that x is specifically is equal to 15. So we want to know what is our dp dx. So you just substitute x with 15. So 2, so this x itself we substitute with 15 plus 20, right? And then we have 30. 2 times 15 is 30 plus 20, and it's a 50. Okay, but here we need to put in a measurement unit because this question is an application question. Then we ask ourselves, the one on the top here, the P stands for population. Population, the unit that we use is a people. And X itself, X is a time, then the measurement unit that we use is here is a month, right? So which means that the people is on the numerator and the month is at the denominator. So which means that when we write our measurement unit, we will say that it's a people per month. Okay, so that is the answer for question A. The rate, okay, at the time of 15 month, okay, 15 month from now is 50 people per month. 50 people per month. That is for question A. While for question B, okay, for question B, let's look at the question. It asked how much, okay, the population, we focus on population. They asked about population. How's the population actually change during the 16th of month? Okay, so before we start this let me draw a timeline for you to understand this, okay? So for example, I label the timeline like this. For example, when here x is 0, x is 1, x is 2, okay, and it's continue, and here is x is 15 and x is 16. Okay, so from x is 0 till 1, right? Okay, x is equal to 0 until x is equal to 1 is actually the first month, okay? And from x is equal to 1 till 2, then I would say that it's a month of the second month. And it will continue like from 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and so on. And how about from 15 to 16, okay? From 15 to 16, x 15 to 16, it means that is your month of 16, right? The 16th month, okay? The 16th month. Okay, so which means that we are going to find out, okay, the population changes from this point and this point, okay? So means that we want to find out the populations, okay, at x is equal to 15, okay, where x is equal to 15, we want to find out what is the populations, okay, and of course now we substitute into the functions into this function, okay, in the given function of populations, which I have to substitute the x with the x value of 15, so it's a 15 squared plus 20 times 15, okay, plus with the 8,000, and these answers give us 8525. And another condition that we need to know is when x is equal to 16, where I need to find out the population of where the x is equal to 16. So this one, I need to substitute the x with 16 in the function. So it's 16 squared plus 20 times 16 plus 8,000. And I got this answer as 8576. Okay. So if I want to know during this month of 16, it means that from x is 15 to x is 16, which I can see the changes, okay, the change right here, which I use the higher one, okay, P16, okay, minus the P15, okay, so P16, we found out that P16 just now is 8576, and minus what is P15? P15, we found out that it's actually 8525, yeah? So we minus 8576 minus 8525, then we got a 51, okay? And in this case, the measurement unit, if you refer back, all this refer to, is a P, right? A P, population, minus a population, is still the populations, okay? Which we are going to understand that the population, the measurement unit for population is people. So we just put people will do. So it's a 51 people. It's a change right here as we observe right here from 16, okay? Month of 16, there is a changes, which is 51 people.